Yeah.
Hello, how are we doing?
How we doing?
Yep.
So, virtual reality.
Games week.
Games
2019.
week. It is games week. It is games week. It is games week. I don't know what to say because it's games week. It is games week 2019. It'll be very exciting. Castro's back. Dave Castro. Can't wait to see it.
That's pretty good. We didn't even practice that.
We didn't practice it at all. Thanks, Francis. I'm gonna
We can't
totally
go to the
steal your
games, but we
shtick.
were talking virtual reality
Yeah.
experience for the games.
Yeah.
We're doing it for the NBA, courtside seats. Put on your gogs.
I wonder. So how many people do you think they're gonna find at these? So at the games they're doing a virtual reality set. You know, like what?
We're virtual
reality.
Say it again, Rick, with me.
Virtual reality. Virtual reality CrossFit. Can you imagine the butts? Wow.
No, but hold on.
Can you build whatever body?
Fitness standpoint, let's just CrossFit virtual reality. Plug into a computer, work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
But like, how do you get the weights? Like, how does that work?
You think the weight-
It's all mental. It's all central nervous system anyway. Yeah, your body literally just thinks that you're lifting the weight.
So it's like the
How
placebo
crazy.
of drugs.
Yeah. The placebo of
working out.
working out. You're like lifting a PVC pipe and you think it's 300 pounds.
I think we're on.
Anyway, yeah. Let's get it started. What would we call it? What would we call our virtual reality workout system?
Well, and then you use Elon Musk's Neuralink, so then you're uploading your consciousness into it too. So like you really,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
really getting those gains.
Yeah. Verosfit. Verosfit.
Rick over there saying it out loud
Yeah.
to himself is my favorite.
Verosfit.
Yeah.
I think that would do. The name needs some work.
In other news about the game specifically, before we
Does this really have something to do with the games,
Yeah,
though?
it definitely does. I'm a little perturbed that they don't.
Ooh,
they haven't
good word.
released a schedule.
Perturbed sounds like
They
an
haven't-
STD.
We don't have a schedule. We don't have. Like, I don't care if I know the workouts or not. I don't really care. But tell me when to tune in, when I need to be watching.
That's true.
This whole sort of like having me on the hook,
That's
like,
true.
all fucking day Thursday pisses me off.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
need to know the workout. I don't need to know where it's taking place. But tell me when I need to be watching.
Yeah, tell me when I need to wake up, goddammit. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I mean, and I don't blame Castro for this either. I think way too often people try to pin it on one person, and it's like this guy's fault. I don't ever think that, but I mean, maybe he could have just gone rogue and just started saying,
just giving the workouts out.
yeah, just started fucking dropping hints, you know?
Well, see, I think that's a good point. I think he loves the secrecy part, and I think
Totes.
we see even more of that this year with him taking a backseat up to this point. I think he's really gonna fuck with people. At least I hope so.
Fair enough.
Just like he's already fucking with people by offering Ben Smith to the games.
Did he use his to do that?
No, I don't think he did it. I think
And
Glassman
do you
still
think
did it. Of
when
course,
when
that
there was
sorry
that
ass.
hypothetical like 5 wild cards thrown out there,
Yeah.
did you think that there was actually? Did you think that like 5 people at CrossFit each said, "Well, if we're gonna do it this way, I want to at least be able to say I can invite this guy if I want to." So they're like, "Fine, you 5 people get an invite." And they've only ever invited. Now they've got 2. They've got Hunter, and they gave Ben Smith an official invite. So the
Yeah.
hashtag Ben11 worked.
Yeah,
I mean, previous champion.
I like him. I like Ben.
Didn't successfully earn his spot there, but I guess he earned a spot there somehow or another.
Well, yeah, it's just. I mean, he competed at sanctionals. He literally didn't qualify.
So
But then
our
people are in
hypothetical-
favor of him getting a wild card.
Since last week we did a Mount Rushmore and we named 5 people, and there's only 4 people on Mount Rushmore. Let's do a Mount Rushmore this
Okay.
week and only name 3 people.
Okay. Okay.
Let's pick.
So
the
we'll
3
average
people-
4.
Well, yeah, exactly. Let's
All
pick
right.
the 3 people that should have gotten the 3 additional invites. So there was a hypothetical 5. Maybe there are still going to be 3 people we don't know about that have been invited to the game.
So if we had the power, who would
if
we
we
invite?
got the picks, who would our be 3 picks? One rule being you only get to invite one CrossFitter that didn't qualify. The other 2 have to be outside of CrossFit.
Got it. Okay, Rick. I think Ricky goes first
Yeah, Rick got
since he
shafted.
went last.
Yeah, I'll go first. I'll go
right,
first.
all right,
Rick's not ready. He's stumped over there. He's pulling his smartphone out. What a scumbag. Fine. LeBron James.
Fine. Damn it. Damn it, dude.
Hey, watch the
All right,
volume
all
for
right,
our
all right,
listeners
all right,
out there.
sorry. I really,
Yeah.
I wanted to.
Bron.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
all right. Mike Trout.
Mm.
I would love to see Mike Trout do some CrossFit, dude.
Well, then I'm going obvious. I'm going David Goggins.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's not obvious. That's a good pick. You get 2, Rick.
yeah.
2 or 3, so be careful here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I go again.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on a second. What do you think the chances are any of us pick any chicks?
Ooh. Actually, I'll go with one. Ooh.
Megan Rapinoe.
Wonder Woman. No. What would like a in prime Ronda Rousey do against women?
Ronda.
That's actually a pretty good pick, actually.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I like it, Rick.
I think any female fighter would probably be pretty decent.
Yeah. Just UFC.
Boy, oh boy. I'd like to see like Jonah Hill do CrossFit. I want to see Jonah Hill try to do CrossFit.
Just to troll Tyler, Serena Williams.
Serena Williams.
Give me one of those Williams sisters. She could probably squat a house, maybe a two level house,
Yo, Serena's.
double car garage, and an in-ground pool out back. She could squat that.
She's strong as fuck. She's strong as fuck.
I
no
got
doubt.
hey, the cursing. I got 2.
Yeah.
So I got 1 more.
Yeah, you get one more.
Tyler's mad. Told him not to cuss.
I can still cuss.
Joe Rogan.
Ooh, good pick. Good pick.
Okay.
Yeah, because he always is talking about how great he is at working out. Doesn't give CrossFit a bad name, but just I don't know if he's ever really tried to. So there, that's my pick.
So there, that's your pick. All right, I think I'm gonna have to pick a female. I think I should pick a female.
Politically correct tie.
Title IX, man. Damn, I really don't watch a lot of women's athletics.
There was no rule about having to pick a woman.
Yeah, I don't want to pick a chick. I want to see. I want to see Tom Brady do CrossFit.
Okay.
What?
Didn't. Not you brought up a good point though. They didn't use any of their wild cards for a chick.
No, they didn't.
I don't even know if you did. I don't think you did that on purpose.
Well, did what on purpose? I couldn't think of a.
Rick, who's your last one? Let's get this over with.
We can take our time, man.
Did Ricky? No, Ricky. It was his brother.
They both did.
They both have gotten popped, actually.
Well, okay, but yeah, neither of them. I want to see Ricky in it.
The one that got popped.
So
when he placed
bypass,
third.
bypass,
Second.
All right, troll.
bypass the ban.
I like it.
I actually really like that. I actually really
Dude,
like
in
that.
other news, I did tell Tyler about this, and I showed several people. Ricky had a hot dance routine to Bruno Mars.
Oh,
at the Lakers
yeah.
this weekend.
Sidebar. Sidebar. We were actually really proud. We were really proud.
She wasn't a bad 60-year-old.
Yeah, no, I think once you definitely adjust for her age, she was definitely an 8. For sure.
Once you slide the bar to 60.
And then we want to do. I mean,
Okay,
I
so
kind of wish there was more out there. For
You
this.
said Serena Williams,
Yep.
LeBron James, and
Who did I just say? Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I said Jonah Hill, Mike Trout, and Tom Brady.
Because there's an ad up there for him.
That's exactly why.
That's actually really fair.
Go ahead. And then Ricky was
David
Ronda
Goggins.
Rousey, David Goggins, and
Wait, who was the first one you said? Ricky. I said
Ronda
Yeah, and Ricky.
Garrard. Nice. I like those. Odds. Betting odds for the games.
Yeah.
I wanted there to be more prop bets.
Yeah, there's
But-
not that many fun prop bets.
Yeah, there's none. We tried to think of some like the first to puke, But
I
how are you ever
like.
gonna tell that?
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, you could do like the first to withdraw.
The equipment.
Oh yeah, we'll say that. Let's do that last. So the odds to win: Matt Frazier, obviously odds-on
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah.
Minus 264. This is all according to Pinnacle, but we had to adjust the odds, and we found them on SBD, sportsbettingdime.com. Bunch of Americans up there. Matt Frazier, minus 264. Noah Olson, plus 2,000. Not very good odds. Pat Vellner, first Canadian on the list, plus 300. Fikowski, plus 1,000. Gudmundsson, Bjorn Karl from Iceland, plus 1,500. Ruli George, plus 2,500. Scott Panchik, bottom of the list, plus 5,000.
These based on Pinnacle, they actually have Lucas Holberg getting on the podium. They have him finishing third.
They had that info in there. And we were also talking, what would be your plus-minus number for Matt Frazier winning the games? The last 3 times he's won by 220, 216, and 197. So
basically an average of 200 points. He's won by an average of 200
So
points.
then the plus-minus is 200 that he'll win by? A margin of 200?
I think,
That's hard.
man,
Okay, I said over under 200 points he wins by.
I think he's going to win by over. I think we might see him win by the largest margin ever.
Hot take.
Hot take. I think a lot of people are saying how
I'm under.
I just have heard some things, read some things, seen some things about the new format, the sliding point scale, yada, 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 how it could change affect the outcome.
Yeah.
My take is Fraser's actually going to win by a larger margin.
Props to Morning Chalk Up, though. They have been
Yeah,
the
they did.
best job of
They did a
anybody
really good-
trying to get that info out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, they do. They really do a good job.
Yeah.
Um,
I just wish CrossFit would, do something better. Do something. Might be better. Women's field. No Americans. Brooke Wells, where you at?
Brooks on there.
Plus 2,000. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah.
Tia Claire, plus 130. Sarah, Katrin, Annie, all at 400, 500, and 700, respectively.
Yeah. They've got, on Pinnacle, they've got Tia, then Sarah, then there's Katrin and Brooke. Yeah, they have.
The women's, let's just say the women's margin of victory, because I can't, we're not going to shoe in Tia to win, although she has won twice in a row. She won by 64 points and won by 2 points. And the year prior, Katrin won by 11 over Tia. So let's go women's margin of victory in first place is plus or minus 20 points.
I bet women's margin of victory I bet it's close this year. I think it's going to be close on the women's side.
It made for a fun watch at the end of that 2017 games to watch her.
Yeah, and Rogue was really exciting because it was close there.
Yep.
I think,
Yep. Blowout's bad for the sport.
boy, but I'll tell you what, to me, still anything under 40 points is pretty close on any side. Because you're basically looking at,
One workout.
yeah,
Well, for
it could be one.
For the team workouts I saw, the last workout, it's 25 point differential per
Right.
placement. 100, 75, 50, 25, and 0.
Well, the team competition is going to be so absolutely electric.
man.
It's going to be so awesome.
Yeah.
So they've done a really good job of making the team competition more exciting.
Well, they allowed they were a lot more open with the substitutions. They didn't
Yeah.
make you train at the same gym
For
all
sure.
freaking year. So
Yeah.
they're like,
Yeah.
what, oh, you qualified?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, get
You know
someone
who
else.
I'm sure complains about that all the time?
Who?
Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
He still thinks it should be old school.
Yeah,
Gotta
but
train
he
at the
was
same
also
gym.
not in favor of old boy Hunter getting the invite and then
Yeah.
pushed hard.
And what
for
do you know?
Ben.
Rich
Ben deserves to be there. So.
Rich grips up and sleeves up for Cindy. I've seen him do it before.
Uses chalk for ring rows.
Uses chalk for ring rows.
Roast battle.
Roast battle. He does trigger point before the workout.
All right, that wasn't good. Leave that one. It's trash.
Leave that one in the trash.
Yeah, that's trash.
You got to test it somewhere.
And then some new equipment we'd like to see, or old events we'd like to see. I want to see him swim in a pool. I don't like the open water swim. I think that them having to grapple and fight for position in open water, I think, is stupid to the competition. It was similar to the Rogue Invitational when they had the teams had to build a wagon.
It would be like letting the teams call their own fouls in the NBA finals.
Right. Right.
It's like, here, just swim in this open body of water where pretty much anything goes.
Correct.
No, make them swim in lanes.
I think the first event is going to be like multiple.
Well, morning chalk up ruined.
Workouts.
Well, there's most likely going to be an open water swim unless the CrossFit Games they had to apply for some city permit to shut down some roads by Lake Monona or whatever the freaking lake is right there. And so the morning chalk up, like, it's all public information. They found that out. But what if the games are just doing that to mess with everybody? Like, applied for some permit, they don't intend on using it.
Yeah.
What I'm getting at is, like, they applied for a permit to have access to the lake where presumably on Sunday they would have an open water swim.
Or they're using like paddle boards or something.
Sure. Here's my implement. I want to see him do a water bike. So, you know, those like weird, I want to see him fucking do a water bike, dude.
Yes.
Or bumper boats. How about a bumper boat event?
I actually love the water bike.
We can squirt people.
Yeah, no, that's childish. Come on. Maybe for the teen of it. I like the water bike. I think that'd be hilarious.
Okay.
They're like,
thanks for your approval.
We're not going to do a triathlon. You got to run to this water and bike on the water.
Yeah, and then you have to army crawl for a mile.
Burpee broad jump for 400
Burpee
meters.
broad jump. Yeah.
So a water bike, we got one in there for sure. I think the teams. I want them to bring back one of the bobsleds.
I rummaged around during the Rogue Invitational. I snuck into the warehouse. I saw a water bike. I have inside information here. I saw a water bike.
I can't take him seriously.
I saw one. You can't take that away from me. I disappeared for a period of time.
Rick,
remember?
any creative ideas coming from your corner?
Dude, I want to see a longer distance, the big farmers carry things. I want to see
the strongman, the
strongman.
yeah, those
Farmers carry thing.
basically the wooden logs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was the Fraser. It was the front page of the game site. I know what you're talking about now. When they had like the yoke, the
Fraser,
sled,
yeah.
and
That everyone loved that workout. Another one is they have to bring back the handstand walk double bar.
the parallel.
Parallettes.
The obstacle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
I don't like the O course. I want it.
It's silly.
It's
Wasn't it back-to-back years? They needed.
So the first year it was a true obstacle course. Then the second year it like started with a rope
run.
climb, a carry, a run to the course. I liked that better than just the
Yes.
O course.
Then the sprint.
With just the obstacle course, basically one mistake and you're
Yeah,
done.
And I felt like that put athletes at a risk too. I don't like seeing athletes get hurt.
I agree.
Although it adds a certain element of shock when someone is going so hard that
Shocking.
they push themselves to that ultimate limit. Like seeing someone fall 15 feet off of a rope fucking pullover. I'm not a freaking pullover. I'm not interested in.
Yeah.
I want to see athletes compete. Although, with that said, who will be the first athlete to withdraw? But see, that's so hard.
Yeah,
with
that
the
is so
field.
hard. And especially because it's
164,
you got all these
58.
countries.
Woof.
You got all these countries. We're inclusive now. It's so unpredictable.
I don't feel bad. This sentiment for people that are saying that I feel bad for the people that are going to spend $10,000 to go to Madison, Wisconsin, and then their competition's going to be over. Well, maybe they spent $10,000 to go just because they wanted a free ticket.
Yeah,
an
it's-
athlete pass.
It's called you're taking a chance. Yeah, an athlete
Assess
pass.
your risk.
Yeah,
If it's gonna.
yeah.
I'm pulling $10,000 out of sort of nowhere. I don't know. It could cost a little bit more. It could cost quite a bit more. I don't. or
You're right. They'd
A
done.
little bit less or quite a bit more.
Yeah, they had some figures. Some people had given some numbers. And some of these countries, I mean, the good thing for them is they're at least getting hopefully some sponsorship dollars from their country because they see it worth their while.
Dude, the virtual reality though, if you were to like sit in front row, you could turn and high five the people.
Yeah, like I just want to know. I want to know more. Like
Yeah.
like what is it? Like where are you watching from? How?
I mean, your living room, dude. I'm sure you're just sitting
No,
there
they have maybe, but they have an experience at the games where you're at their booth. You put them on and you're observing the game somehow. I mean, the idea is they want. It's a new thing too. Like the NHL, they have a deal with the Blackhawks, whatever this company is. I just want to know more about it. Like, what is it? Are the people working out next to the athletes?
doing air thrusters because they don't have.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Our new company, whatever, what'd we call it? CrossFit. It just taps into the central nervous system. You lift a PVC pipe and you feel like you're lifting more weight. What else we need to cover? Bets. Yeah, we did.
I mean, really, we're just anxious to see how the games unfold. I think after this, we'll have a good idea of how the 2020 season will play out and things to be excited for. You know, there's been a lot of negative hype, honestly, around the changes around the games, and I'm very hopeful that will be dispelled. I think they're going to do it. The CrossFit still has an incentive to put on a good show. The entertainment value is still there, and as far as I'm concerned, to tune in and watch and be interested in the athletes and the competition. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, people hate change no matter what, and I mean, it is going to be different for sure. Yeah. But it's exciting.
It's going to be electric when that first athlete that everybody really wanted gets cut.
Yeah.
Day 2 because they didn't perform well at a specific event, and maybe they get outperformed by somebody that, you know, is from another country or from a different sport. I don't know. I think that adds new elements, that invites new competition that only is going to grow the sport, which is cool.
And I'm hoping too. I'm hoping it's disruptive. I hope there's a little more animosity among the athletes because they're from different countries. You know, you think that's going to happen? Think you're going to get people these stuck-up Americans?
Yeah. Well, I don't want that necessarily, but I do think you'll get a little bit more of these athletes that don't get along with everyone.
Yeah, well,
and they you know, a certain Siegel used to always talk about the gym rivals. You have the games rivals. Yeah. It's like these athletes that aren't from the same town, aren't from the same state, aren't from the same region, aren't from the same country. They're going to get to compete pretty regularly if they're showing up to sanctional events and they're showing up to the games against each other and they don't like each other. And I think that's only going to be better for the brand, better for the sport.
Well, presumably they're all American judges. So, and not all American. They are, all of the judges are from the United States of America.
Like, that doesn't seem to be very fair.
No, but they probably are.
Level 1 staff members HQ.
Yeah, so, you know, everybody loves to complain about a judge and, you know, complain about no reps.
Little side note, did you see that a New Orleans judge is filing a case against the 4
for Goodell? Goodell's going to have to... he's going to have to testify.
And it's actually got some grounds behind it, too, which is crazy.
Right, because it affected ticket prices or something like that? Or
it was like game misconduct, and it's like a felony.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Roger Goodell, that fucking clown.
Brazilian athlete. He's like, it's the American.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking of a scenario where, you know, I mean, nobody likes to get no-repped and everybody loves to blame the judge. So.
I guess we give out shout-outs occasionally on this show, you know, for all of our viewers that might not be
all of our viewers.
Outside of YouTube. The Barstool Outdoors, Ben Freeman's fucking killing it. Have you been watching any of that? They're hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, a couple 100 pounds of sturgeon. So tune in. He releases them every Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Tyler's going to get fired because of you, Ben.
Yeah, I am, but totally worth it, Buster.
We'll see you after the games. I got nothing else, man.
Yeah,
I'm tapped.
We'll be in during sometimes before, during, not before. It is before.
Watch the games. Develop your opinion. Comment. Don't subscribe or like our shit.
Yeah, definitely not. We don't want any of those.
Later.